I think they're going to stay in a zone defense. Let's see. Yes, they are. So even on this out of bounds underneath, they're going to zone it up.
Yao. Oh, a bad pass again, but he picks it up and lays it in. He got away with one that time.
Yes, he did.
94-91, Houston with 32.5. Atlanta timeout. Boy, if this isn't shades of the New Jersey game, I don't know what is. Battle all night, come right down the stretch. And Yao is able to put it home. 94-91, Houston timeout. One game.
I think you still need the ball in Jason Terry's hands ultimately. Cerro playing the point, trying to find an opportunity, but Francis wouldn't let him get the ball to Jason Terry. They had to go to plan B.
Yes, sir. Chris Crawford nails a three to tie the game.
Boy,
Chris Crawford.
Yes, sir. Knocks down a huge one. Cerro brought the ball almost to the lap of Jason Terry, but Francis wasn't biting. Was not going to let him get open. Had to go the other side of the court. See, nothing happened to him. Look at Francis hugging Jason Terry. Look at the left-hand pass cross court. Chris Crawford setting up shop, knocking down the big one.
For Chris Crawford, just his 6th three-pointer this season. And what a great job by Bob Cerro to find him.
It was an outstanding pass. I mean, good execution, too. Bench reacting. You know, first you can't get it to the Jet. How about Crawford? Yes. So now you can't get Steven Jackson back in the game. You're a little more limited offensively. Trying to run that pick and roll again.
Jason Terry, 6 on the clock. Here's Crawford. Banks it home! Crawford puts the Hawks up by 3.
Outstanding. Crawford hits another big one.
A tying three-pointer at the end of regulation. And now Chris puts the Hawks up 3 in overtime. Timeout in Houston. Cerro. It's a screen. Driving, kicking. JT with 10 on the clock.
Boy, pretty good defense by the Rockets. But you got a mismatch. You got JT on Weatherspoon.
Outside Crawford. Couldn't get the shot off. Now Jason Terry up top.
Yes.
Good!
Yes,
with
sir.
1 on the clock.
Yes, sir.
Jason Terry nails a big jumper to put the Hawks back up by 3 with the shot clock at 1. The buzzer was sounding as the ball went through the net.
Ball movement, how about it? Let me give you Exhibit A. It's good defense, but you got a mismatch. JT turns on the Jets, and here in a drawing kick game, Crawford, nothing now. Cerro said, I see you, Jet. Knocks it down.
With 14.2. And Jason Terry does a lot to redeem himself after some key turnovers.
But now after that, perimeter presence now, perimeter D.
Here's Mobley, kicking to Francis. Stevie will drive. Jackson in the corner, good D by the Hawks. Oh, Mobley's open, and hits it! Tie game at 107. Well, we called his number, how you can let him loose. I'm telling you, three-pointer to tie it, 107-107.
Well, Francis has struggled most of the game. And finally, I mean, a lot of movement, motion, looked like pretty good D, trying to draw in and kick back out. And there's Francis who comes back to the corner, hits the big one.
Wow.
Another look, I mean, he kicks out and replaces Jim Jackson. Defense running at him, but he comes up with the shot.
First 3 Steve hits all night.
Terry Stotts has to call something else, though. He's run that same play too many times now. They have to get a different look. That's a tough look right there. You don't want Steven Jackson there with Jim Jackson on the post.
Steven to the corner, Crawford. Cerro, the pass deflected. Terry's got it. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Oh! An incredible shot from Jason Terry with 1 second on the shot clock. An incredible heave to put the Hawks up 114-111.
The follow-through was as good as the shot. He concentrated through it. I mean, clock winding down, but look at JT concentrate through this. Look at the execution. Look at the rotation and the arc.
You have got to be kidding.
Take a look at it, another look at it from a different angle. Watch JT shoot this. That's a shot. And it's good.
And Atlanta leads by 3, 114-111 with 54.3 left.
And they get a chance to kind of regroup and see what play they want to run. It's this pick and roll here. Got the switch. He wants to clear out the Sura. Says, I can take the big guy.
Against Mo Taylor. Sura goes baseline. Air ball. Rebound Houston. 14, 13, 12. Rockets thinking 3. No, Francis is thinking drive. Now they get it to the corner, and Jim Jimmer! Higher game!
You knew it, don't know.
I don't believe it. 5.8.
You just knew it was going to go, Bob. That's just the way things have been going. And a nice kick out, and Jim Jackson checks the win. Nothing but bottom.
Incredible. His 5th three-pointer of the game. And Houston with its 12th. They have taken.
Got to go in to Yao Ming and overload the side with Mobley.
The dump down to Yao.
Good people around him.
Yao shoots it.
Oh, what a dump shot.
Rockets by 1, Atlanta timeout.
Boy, that was a very tough shot. Defense all around that one. He just shot that between 2 guys. Take a look at the arms right here. Nowhere to go on this one. And just shoots it as he just maneuvers to get enough space. You don't want him to split this double team right here. You really don't want to let him split that. But he does and makes the shot.
If we go to a 4th overtime, we will tie club history. The other 4 overtime game in club history came back in the early 1980s in Seattle. The Stinger was a part of that Hawks team. 4 overtimes and you didn't get in the game?
There was a frustrating thing. Thanks for putting that in too, right here, Bob.
TNT?
That's right, man.
TNT?
Had the jump already, but Lockery had a group going, and he didn't want to change a thing. So Eddie must have played about 57 minutes that night.
68 minutes of basketball, and you don't even get a whiff.
Didn't get a second of the game. But we won.
Team, the team, the team. 122-121 here now. Mike, the Hawks up against it again.
Yeah.
You got to come up with good execution, solid play. You may have an advantage here because Mark Jackson isn't going to be able to chase whoever he's guarding all over the ballpark like Steve Francis could.
Yeah, I would look for that. I would look to exploit that, particularly if it's Jason Terry. But I think you've got to stay with what you want to do, and primarily that's to run something through Jason Terry. But you see, they're going to take Mark Jackson off him. Matter of fact, he's out of the game.
Yes, they did take him out. Adrian Griffin came in. JT.
Whoa.
20 seconds to go. Gets in close. Jack just missed it. Sura. Loose ball. Picked up by Griffin. Griffin's got it in a timeout for Houston with 10.4 left. Oh, I thought Mamadou Ndiaye was going to be the hero.
Well, he was right there. Couldn't quite get it to go.
Here's the play.
And it kind of opened up for Jason Terry. He couldn't decide, Bob, if he wanted to stop and shoot or challenge Yao Ming. He kind of got in between. Mamadou couldn't quite get it, and there's Griffin hustling. Calling a quick timeout. Another look, here's JT. Caught in between, Yao Ming challenging.
And I think the indecision came when he got airborne.
Yeah.
He knew it was going to get blocked.
Yeah, because Yao
had to pull
charged
that
down
down.
at him. Yeah.
He had to pull it down.
Yeah, because he made a step close enough in his range. See, if he stopped a step before that, Yao can't bother him. But that indecision right there Then Njai couldn't close the deal on a short one.
Now you've got to bid for that steal, and if you don't get it, foul immediately.
Oh, absolutely. Right away. Can't even be choicy.
Jackson to get it in.
Good screen right there.
And it is Mobley going to the line on the foul by Jacque Vaughn. Mobley an 81% foul shooter. Coutinho has scored 27 tonight and is 4 of 4 at the line. The Rockets have been to the line 35 times and have hit 28. And Mobley needs 2 here to guarantee a tie. And the way this thing's gone, Hawks probably hit a 3 and go to a 4th overtime. First and 2. Brisbilla, Rebraca have fouled out of the game. This will be, if successful, Houston's biggest lead in any of the overtime periods. 3 points. That's how tight this one's been.
Yeah, it's been like that all the way.
Oh, he missed it. Njai's got a timeout Atlanta with 8.2. Now a 2 ties it and a 3 wins it.
Boy, we continue.
Atlanta basketball and a chance to win it when we come back. Atlanta ball out of bounds. Jackson, the trigger man.
I think you got to get the ball to Jason Terry. You can't run him on the baseline where he has no room to catch the ball, however.
Now Sura has it. Bobby with 5. 4. Sura's got daylight. Sura puts it up and off. Tipped down to Crawford. And he can't get a final shot away. And the ball game is over. Terry Stotts marching out, upset without a foul call on Sura's drive. Let's check it out. Houston won the game. 123 to 121 in 3 overtimes.
That was the switch. Sir.
How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? The man is taking the ball to the basket.
Here's the drive, and look right here. And once he lets it go, they don't give him that contact afterward.
And the Rockets have a hard-fought victory tonight, 123 to 121.